So we broke up.
You're gonna be up there with the best, man. You have the genetics for it, absolutely.
You look fucking massive bro in the car, what the
Welcome back to the channel. This is the Anomaly. Someone asked us how we met, so we're gonna go over the story today. When was the first time you saw me? If you remember.
I remember. The first time I saw him was at our local gym in Scala. He was very small, like you were very small. He was very thin, very small, very shy, and he was my gym crush. Like, he was just my gym crush. His fat black eyebrows, he already had a little bit of muscle. He was still very skinny, like very skinny, yes, yeah. But he had that little bit of muscle, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, he is very cute. I was small back then. I was like, what, 15, 16?
I have one question. How was I cute? I was ugly as f***.
No.
Yeah.
You were never ugly. Now you're hot and handsome, but before you were cute. He has this cute, look, show them. His cute nose, it's very like small and cute. These fat eyebrows, these fat eyelashes. I love his face. And I loved it back then. And he was just very cute, but I didn't really come up to talk to him. So that's the first time I saw you. And you?
First time was maybe when you were walking in or out of the gym.
And what did you think?
I thought she was very, like, you know, when you see someone and you get shy immediately because you like them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the exact feeling I had. Like, I was very... He gave me butterflies. I think that's the one. He gave me butterflies.
But that was ugly.
But he still gave me butterflies. No, you weren't ugly. You weren't ugly. No, I'm joking. Like, every time I went to the gym, I used to look out for her to see if she's there.
We both knew of our existence, but we did not talk. And then the first time we interacted was...
I'm gonna tell you guys how to get laid. During that time I was a bit stupid and weird. I just went on her profile, I messaged her, and I asked her if she can sit on my face while she squats.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
No.
No.
You said, can my face be the floor when you do squats?
This is the more prestigious way to say it. You
and
see it is, huh?
I was on the bus and I just see my phone like light up with the notification, and I'm like, oh my god, one day I may send me a message request.
That was my old Instagram name, Inspired by Rich Piano.
And I just open the message and I see that. And I reply, hello to you too.
You see, that's when you know a girl is interested. You tell her to sit on your face and she still replies.
And I actually told my dad this. I told my dad, and he said, see, he's not a boring man, because he didn't say like, hi, how are you? I was like, okay. And then we went out. He took me to an abandoned building. And it was like night, it was abandoned, people do drugs there, they like do so many weird things. And he was like, let's go there. Mind you, he barely even spoke because he was so shy. But he messaged me that on Instagram. He was very weird. And then we ended up just sitting there. You didn't even talk to me. I even messaged my mom. I was like, he's really weird. He's not even talking to me. Like, he's really weird.
You're making me sound like a psycho, man. I still feel this now when I'm outside. Because I'm a very anxious man. But before it was so bad, I could barely walk in public. But at the same time, I was confident enough to message her that and get like a date.
Yeah, then we just started going on walks, going out. And then we were together for like a year, I think, right? So then we broke up.
Why did we break up?
We broke up because he drove me absolutely insane. It's actually not funny though. I had panic attacks because his mental health was so bad. And I was always there for him, like always. But it got so bad that you can't give from a cup if you don't have anything in your cup anymore to give. Like, he wasn't there for me. you know, I was there for him, but he couldn't be there for me. And then after a year of me being there for him, I was just like, listen, I can't anymore. And, you know, you just had to grow as an individual. I was there to help you out, like get off pills and stuff like that. But then it comes to a point that you just can't be the one always giving in the relationship.
This was during the time where I was still on pills and I was still going through. It was when I punched the window, you know, it was a crazy time for me. And nothing was going well. It was a constant cycle of hell, and I feel like everything was meant to be. You know, how we met, how your parents helped me get off the pills, because her parents helped me get off my pills. Because I used to take antidepressants and sleeping pills, because my anxiety and my stress was so bad I couldn't sleep. I had crazy insomnia. I still remember it to this day. Every single night I used to stay awake. You know, being a kid, because I was a kid, being a kid and feeling all of that, and you never feel good. It drives you to a point where you just start losing your shit. You know, I was trying my best to
But it was
stay calm.
there was no one there for you. You really weren't good with your family. So I think everything does happen for a reason. My dad is a very, very tough person. When you came to us during COVID times and he saw those pills, he was like, "You're on pills?" And Svein was like, "Yeah, because I need to sleep." My dad was like, "Well, that's going in the trash." I think my dad was a very big part of your,
Yes.
you know.
I think I'm not sure how things would have went if we didn't meet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure if I would be here. I'm not sure if I would have even been able to continue bodybuilding, because my mental health was...
That's the first time you said that.
It's true. Because my mental health was just degrading with each second, and I was feeling worse and worse and worse. And when someone with mental health issues is at a certain point, you can't really bring them back. So I think I met them at the perfect time. They saved my ass. And I have a lot to owe them, you know, that's why I'm putting in a lot of work, because when I make it, I want to thank everyone.
So we broke up, and we broke up for 2 years. We didn't talk, we didn't speak, we didn't see each other. Maybe we did see each other a few times in the gym, but then never again. How did I never see you in the gym?
I don't know.
We went to the same gym, we never saw each other.
Simulation, eh?
Ever. In the end, Christmas rolls around, and
Wait, before you get to that. When she broke up with me, it drove me even more insane. It affected me so much, because I felt like I lost something so valuable, like that it caused me to change.
that's the whole point of losing me, I think.
She didn't have as many things going on in her life, and she couldn't carry my problems as well with her. You know, that's why we ended up breaking up. And I couldn't learn how to handle myself, and that's why it happened. I did learn a lot mentally, and I grew a lot after the breakup. Like, I'm glad it happened the first time, you know, we wouldn't be here if it didn't happen. So if anything's going on in your life and you're going through a breakup, it's meant to be.
And then Christmas rolls around, and I was in Paris. I was freshly out of a breakup. Somehow, this one, after 2 years of no talking, he sends me, "Merry Christmas." Again,
Yeah, that's proof. I never stopped thinking about you.
Svein, you know what? Before they take your side, I'm gonna say it,
Say it.
my body count is counted on less than one hand.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about yours. Because you're making me look like I'm
You're
some
funny,
type of whatever. When in
Funny.
fact, you know.
No, she's not.
And I received Merry Christmas, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, how the heck does he know that I'm single? Because he wouldn't send it to me if I was taken or something.
I think my sister told me, because my sister kept on following her. Like, she didn't like the face of your ex, so she sent me the pictures of your stories, and she was like, look at how ugly that guy is.
I didn't exactly like him as much because, again, I was the traumatized one. He was the one that received all the love. And I was like, Merry Christmas. I was like, okay, me, you too. And then you kept sending me pictures of you bulking and pictures of him like looking big, and he's like,
Exactly.
look how big I'm getting. And I genuinely felt the ick. I was like, are you seriously kidding me? You traumatized me as and you're sending me pictures of your chest.
I'm giving you updates.
Allah, man, I don't care. And I genuinely didn't care. I was like, okay,
Why did you keep replying?
I think I was just so angry at you. I couldn't not reply. I was like, some point I was literally like, I do not care. And you would still send me a picture.
Or maybe you did care.
I didn't. You pissed me off. I know how we started talking again. We never saw each other in 2 years of going to the same gym. But then when I come back from Paris and I'm single, you know, we met each other walking towards each other. You were coming from the gym, I was going to the gym. And I see him. You were jacked though. Like, he's big, he's handsome, and he's actually talking to me. When 2 years ago, he barely even talked to me.
I got more confident after the breakup.
And I'm just looking at him and I'm like, that's Svein? I was like, wow, like you grew as a person, you know? And then I came home and I told my mom, I was like, wow, he actually changed. He really, really changed.
I was weird, that's crazy.
He was really weird.
Like, I want to explain it. Someone asked me, do you have anxiety? How do you deal with anxiety? I was so insecure and like scared of people. This is what bothered me a lot. I felt like I had no value as a man. And I really wanted to change that, I just didn't know how. That's why I was focusing on the gym so much. But it did, like me getting jacked, it actually did up my value, you know. And I felt it, and that's why I became more confident. So that's why you should work on yourself, focus on yourself. Don't ever think you're worth less than other people because of the things that you have or you might not have. Because I used to stress a lot because I didn't have money. I used to stress a lot because I didn't have a normal family. I used to feel weird, you know. Everyone else, they had everything and I had nothing. And that made me feel like I was nothing. That was what led to my insecurities and why I started working out. She helped me become who I am. So don't stick with someone who just wants to focus on themselves. Like if they're showing you and they're putting effort in wanting to grow with you, like that's what you need to find. You need to find that recipe and you stick with it.
Of teamwork.
Teamwork.
We're working on that though, aren't we?
I'm not gonna be shy to admit it on camera. I'm not a mentally stable person still. I'm way better than before. I still have a lot of stress and to deal with, but it's not an excuse to stress. You know, I'm trying my best to keep everything controlled and manage everything I have. So this relationship keeps going. Because I do believe this will work. But yeah, we do like argue a lot of times because of me. I need to be more positive, you know, it's something that I'm working on.
So now we're at the point where we're just growing together as a teamwork. You know, he helps me out with supporting me when I sing. Because like I sing, he bodybuilds. We're very different.
I barely talk and she yaps a lot. And I barely react to things. Like I'm weird, you know.
You're extremely calm.
Yeah.
I am extremely not calm.
She's energetic, you know, she's always hyper. And I always find it difficult to match that energy because of the stress that I have and the things I have going on. But when I'm actually happy, she loves that side of me and she loves the goofy me. And that's why...
Can you believe he's actually goofy sometimes?
That's why we're still here, you know, because we've been through a lot. But if the love is strong, it's gonna work, you know. We're just trying to be the best versions of ourselves.
And for each other. There was a lot of forgiving from my side. There was a lot of work from his side to fix his head.
Bullshit.
No relationships are only rainbows and sunshine. There is a lot of ugly crying, a lot of talking, a lot of work. This relationship definitely taught me that.
But yeah, we do have a lot of good moments and good memories, and we're only gonna get a lot more, you know. That's why I'm working really hard. We never traveled together alone. Last time we went was in America, but there was someone else with us. But I really do want a trip just with her and just time for us, not just work, because I'm always working. If you have a goal in your life, don't neglect the people around you, specifically your woman, and work on your career while also working on your future wife.
Oh, there's spider. Ooh! Thank you all so much for joining our TED Talk. It's getting so huge. He's... Wait.
Sure.
Yeah, it does. He ripped his shirt.
Just so you guys know, there's gonna be a Black Friday sale for Young LA. You're gonna get 30% off with code Anomaly, and you will be supporting me as well. Even though I f***ed this shirt up, it's a very nice fit and it feels good. But yeah, just don't get too big and order your size.
Or size up.
And yeah, you can use my code to support me Thank you if you do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.